Welcome to our 2021 Peosta Elementary Spring Music Program, On Safari. We are about to take you on a musical journey through the African savannah.
We're thinking that most of our audience has never been on an African safari before. You're about to learn a lot about plants and animals from Africa. Each grade is going to introduce a new animal, and in between each song, we're going to learn a lot of fun facts from both of the safari guides and the actual characters who are out on a safari. Since this school year was a lot different than other years, we got to record our performance and share it with you virtually.
We've been working on some of these songs for a long time. We memorized them like usual. We even got to learn all about the plants and animals of the African savannah along the way.
We're extra thankful for the technology this year, and we have a pretty awesome team of technology experts in our school district. They've been extra helpful and helped us make our performance even more real with the use of a green screen.
In between songs, you're going to see real-life scenes behind our characters that you might even see on an African safari.
You may even hear some fun sound effects too. We hope you enjoy watching our performance as much as we enjoy putting it together.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Peosta Elementary 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade performance of On Safari.
Jambo Nakari Buni, Africa. Hello and welcome to Africa. You're very smart to come early in the morning before the sun rises and the air is still cool.
We are doing our best to make sure you see as many different animals as possible. It's usually easier to find the bigger animals, like the elephant, and the giraffe.
Wonderful. I'll look great in a shot with the giraffe.
But we're also working hard to find some animals that you have probably never seen before.
Cool. We learned in my science class about some of the smaller animals. I hope we can see a serval, or maybe a warthog.
Well, if your friends can't find the animals, we can just follow the other tourists to find the animals.
Actually, we just got a report that the lions are spotted not far from here. The lions like to hunt at night, under the cover of darkness.
Wow, I would love to see the male lions hunt. What a picture that would make.
But they don't. Their manes would get in the way. The male lions protect the pride while the females do the hunting.
So keep your eyes peeled. We're looking for lions.
Welcome to our first episode of Safari Talk, your information center for all things safari. First, we will be discussing some of the scenery that our travelers have been experiencing on our African safari.
I've noticed a big change in the scenery from back home. There's so many different plants and trees. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
Sure, Lucy here, expert in all things planting trees. As you look around, you may see that many of the planting trees look different, from the thorny acacia tree to the jacaranda tree with its purple blossoms. Each one has its own beauty and purpose.
And what about the ground we're standing on? It's such a unique color.
That's because the red-orange color of the dirt is a sign that there are many minerals in the earth.
Thank you for joining us for our first episode of Safari Talk. We'll have many more fun facts coming up next.
Look, it's a twiga.
Gesundheit.
I didn't sneeze, I said twiga. Twiga is a Swahili word for giraffe.
Yes. Hey, Wally, it's photo time.
I can't get a good shot. The giraffe is too tall.
Giraffes can grow up to 18 feet tall. Their legs are so long, they need to spread them wide to drink at the watering hole.
That's when they're most vulnerable to predators like crocodile, lion, and even leopard.
They may be big, but they are not mean. They aren't noisy either. They're too busy eating acacia trees. Safari Talk. Our next episode is about everything acacia trees.
We saw the giraffes eating acacia trees all over the place. We also noticed these neat little baskets hanging from the acacia trees.
Yes, if you look closely at an acacia tree, you will notice little baskets with holes on the bottom hanging from the tree branches. These baskets aren't baskets at all. They are nests, and they are made by the weaver birds.
They look like a professional weaver made them. Do weaver birds have to spend a lot of time making them?
Male weaver birds spend a lot of time weaving their nests. They have to fly out, find some long grass, pluck the grass, and then fly back with the grass in their beak. Then weave it into the nest one piece of grass at a time.
Wow, that's so interesting. Thanks for sharing all your knowledge about acacia trees and weaver birds with us. Until next time, folks.
Eek! There's a blizzard in the van! Call the exterminator!
Relax, Aunt Lily. It's just a gecko. Geckos are indoor creatures. They don't like to be outside much.
They mostly live in people's houses. People don't mind because geckos keep the house free of bugs.
Geckos are mostly tan, so small, and like to hang out on the top of the wall until they get hungry and start hunting for food. They are so fun to watch. One minute they are sprinting down the wall, and the next they are frozen in place, except for their tail, which swishes behind them from one side to the other.
Sounds like a good photo op to me. Let's go find a gecko on the hunt.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Safari Talk. We just learned about geckos in our last exciting song. In this episode, we're going to learn about another fun safari animal, the bush baby.
Bush baby's a funny name. I remember seeing some of them last night. Oh my, I need a nap. You sound like you didn't sleep very well last night. Sounds like you maybe had some bush babies on your roof keeping you up.
Yes, they're dancing, making noise all night.
It's surprising how much noise a small animal can make. Bush babies are a member of the primate family. They aren't very big, about the size of a squirrel.
They look like a lemur, only smaller, with multicolored fur, big round eyes, and a long curling tail. Here's a picture of one. When we were watching them, they were jumping a long distance, too.
Yes, bush babies can jump up to 20 feet in one jump.
That would explain all the loud sounds that are keeping us up all night. Now it's time for us to go take a nap. Wow, that's a lot of jumping. Until next time, folks.
It is almost time for you to go home, but there is one more animal we think you should see. Here in Africa, we have just finished our rainy season, and the ground is still a bit muddy. When that happens, they prefer to stay close to the trees so they don't slip, which makes them harder to find.
It almost sounds like a trumpet from far away. That's a clue about a final safari animal of the day.
I think I hear them. Come, let's go in for a closer look.
They're beautiful! Wally, the perfect shot! Hurry before we lose the light!
In this country, the only thing you may shoot animals with is a camera.
Unfortunately, some people break the law. It's called poaching.
The park rangers try to find the poachers before the poachers find the elephants, but sometimes they aren't fast enough. We're losing elephants and other beautiful animals to poachers.
What can we do?
Spread the word about poaching. Don't buy anything you think might be produced from poaching.
Well, folks, it's about time here to wrap things up on our safari. Although we'll be sad to go home, we've had such a fun time sharing all our knowledge about all the unique animals and things we've seen on our journey.
Thanks for teaching us all about lions, giraffes, geckos, acacia trees, elephants, and everything in between.
And the bush babies.
I'm already thinking about my next safari. Whenever you're ready, I'll be glad to guide you along the way.
And a big, huge thank you to our host of Safari Talk.
Thanks for watching and staying with us along our journey. Until next time.
This day went so fast, the sun is about to set.
And what a beautiful sunset you have in Africa.
It's time to say goodbye so that you can travel back to your home as we say Swahili Kwaheri goodbye.
Kwaheri.
Asante.
I can't wait to go